Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Shania and I'm back with another video. So hey guys, I hope everyone doing good. I hope we've all had a good week come to an end. If you notice, the week actually ends so fast, so fast. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good week. I hope you've all been, trying festive mood. I'm not gonna lie to you, hard because this corona, not even corona, this lockdown is long for everybody. So yeah, if you can dare and dare, because the camera lens is here. So yeah. But yeah, so I'm gonna try my best to just look like direct. But yeah, so literally guys, I thought why not here, it's been a minute. I've actually got a few videos out for you guys, but I thought, you know what, why not talk about this, because it's literally, I'm not gonna say it's the hot topic, it's one of the hot topic and other things, but I thought why not talk about this. But before I get into this video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and tell your mum, your uncle, your dog, your cat, your fish, your hamster, your rabbit within your house. Tell everybody to subscribe to your girl, and let's get right into the video. So I think I'm like the first person to do a video talking about the situation, and asked a few people if they feel like I should record it. Some people have said yes, some people have said yes, but because when you're talking about certain influencers, might try DM you and start doing a whole madness, but I don't care. That's number one. Should I stop? Don't care. And number two, scared. Like, not that I'm not scared, but to be fair, how can I not talk about something that's technically all over the internet already? Supposed to be private, it wouldn't be all over the internet. So it's far from private at this point. But for those of you who don't know what's going on, let's get right into it. So Guh Deh, Philip, Emile, Morgan, and Renee, yeah, Renee, whatever. Everybody is beefing. Everybody is in a mix-up. He is doing a lot, and I thought, why not for some information, come on here and kind of just give you like my opinion, I think, and what I feel about the whole situation. I personally feel like, obviously we only see what they post on social and what they decide to tell us. Apart, we don't really know anything else. So literally the only things I'm going to be touching on is all the screenshots from what's been posted. I'll be also talking about Emile's live and what he have, and just like a brief description and just my opinion really about the whole situation. So everything kind of started with, I think, I might be wrong, I think it either started with Emile or Renee. I'm gonna read Renee's screenshots and then kind of just go from there and let you guys know. So Renee, it basically, from the first person snap I actually saw was Renee, and then obviously Emile had put some stuff on Instagram or whatever. So the first thing Renee puts up is, Guh Deh, if you're gonna lie, lie properly. So all together with this whole situation is everyone is basically calling Guh Deh a liar. He's been lying, putting out some false informations and false, just everything he's saying is just a whole lie. She then goes on to saying, making up lies because you messaged Maggie today to speak to me about £450 that I said I'm not giving to you because you went to Sharika to tell Sharika and Renee about Maggie, making it seem as if she's a bad friend. So I believe what's being said there is Guh Deh's basically called Maggie bad friend. So obviously goes on to say, so I'm a petty bitch, hence why you're hurting because you're broke. And you want to try get at me, which ain't working. Emile should be smart. Now wait for me to speak, because Guh Deh, the lies you're telling because you didn't get what you wanted today ain't gonna hurt me. So basically saying, Guh Deh's just saying a whole bunch of lies just to get the money out from Renee. She then goes on to saying, secondly, Guh Deh has reported Emile to the police more than 5 times. Please leave me out of your rubbish. I don't speak about Emile at all. I have no reason to. Guh Deh went to a gay party and was dancing behind him and begged someone not to put the video out. You have spoken bad about him so many times, so please stop making up lies and trying to be friends with Emile, because I ain't your friend. You need someone with clout to stay known. I'm very shocked, just like my whole family now. So Renee's just basically trying to say that Guh Deh is looking for clout because him and Renee are no longer friends no more. He doesn't have that, you know, bait person in his video. He doesn't have that well-known person in his video. So he's now apparently trying to friend up Emile to remain known and what's not. She then also said, I never knew Emile was out, aka West London. She put that on her brother's life and on God. So she put it on her brother's grave, sorry, and on her sickness. She said, I walked into a makeup shop and she had saw Steph London's little sister and they were talking and shopping. Goddar left and went to go buy a drink and saw Emile and started fighting him. These times, she's in the makeup shop. A couple people came to see her and told her that they were fighting. So she runs out to see what's going on and he got grabbed by the police and she waited for him to come out the cells. He then goes on to say, I don't know what's going on, but I don't care and I don't have an issue with Emile. I have said this so many times. I met Emile through Guh Deh. So that's that whole situation that happened in Stratford. I actually don't remember how long ago it happened, but that was the whole situation that happened in Stratford. She then goes and say, lol, I was your content for YouTube, Guh Deh. Don't let that get over your head. You need Aaron to sponsor you because if I was to lay you out, I will be a bad person. But I ain't gonna get personal with you because I'm gonna let you have your fun. Enjoy this clout. So obviously, basically saying that everything that Goddar is doing right now and all the lies and all the mix-up and everything that he's making up, he's basically doing it for clout. I personally feel like he's not doing it for clout. I think it's just him getting his side of the story out and kind of just getting people to see the bigger picture, the situation. So, before I read Emile's, because Goddar's one kind of relates more to Renee's, like it goes in line together. So Guh Deh posted on Snap yesterday and said the conversation with Emile was on the night the blog posted me. I have had no conversation. He's had no further conversation with him. This situation was never meant to be public. Anything we have gone through was never meant to be public. I was never weaponized money or any issue I have with someone I valued or threatened them about going public. I did not message Emile because me and this individual were no longer friends. I messaged him because he had posted the blog post with me in it on his story. He then goes on to say, I have only spoken to Emile once, and that was the night the blog posted me in the dress when I referenced to M24. Emile posted a screenshot of the blog post and referenced it to me. I replied to his post. In our conversation, we revisited the Westfield situation and I said what I said. I'm not trying to rekindle the friendship between me and Emile or gain clout. He goes and say, now this whole like £450 mix up and so understand. He then says, as a friend, I offered up my PayPal for this individual to conduct Snapchat promo business. She abused it and put my account into £450 minus. Now pause, please, hold on, darling. £450 minus. Do you know? Imagine having to take a whole £450 just to clear a minus and knowing that you're not going to have nothing left back. He then goes on to say, on the 4th of October, he got an email to say that his account was on hold and that he needed to pay the money. So he asked Renee for the money and he got no response. He noticed that Renee had blocked him and her birthday came up, which was on the 11th of October. Now, if you guys remember, she had a little party before her actual birthday, I believe, and he still got no response. So he said, I have tried to keep all the issues we've had private as I had valued this individual for everything I have tolerated. I have not publicized any or addressed anything in regards to our friendship. However, everyone in our friendship group is aware of how I've been feeling for the past few months. That's it. Now, basically saying, Renee has now said that she's basically not going to give him the £450 because of the fact that he's called Maggie a bad friend. Now, he's asked Renee for money and Renee has now blocked him and is not giving him the money. Now, Renee's now making it out to say that he's broke, he ain't got nothing, and everything he's doing right now is just for clout and just for the attention. So the one person that's like, I wouldn't say middle, I feel like Goddar is just as much in the middle as Emile, but now has basically done a whole, like, he done 3 lives last night, I believe, talking about the whole situation. And I'm going to read what he's put on Snap. So he's posted on Snap, "I'm not being funny, Guh Deh, but you've posted saying you only messaged me because of the comment about the M24 situation. When they said they would beat you and run you out of Angel Town or something like that. I said that was wrong and homophobic, which it is. Why I responded it. Even though we ain't friends, what's wrong is wrong. And I saw that and felt, nah, this is wrong. If you only message me regarding about that, please explain the next snap." So in the next snap, Goddar goes to speak on his friendship with Renee in a sort of way, and talks about certain things. Now, what everyone is saying, everyone's saying that him and Goddar and Emile had to have some kind of relationship or some kind of friendship for Goddar to feel like he could say what he said to Emile. This is what also, like, Emile also mentioned it in his live last night, like, he had to see Emile, like, he had to see me as some type of person, like, to, because no one's not going to open up about something like that. So in the chat, I believe it was Goddar that said, and Renee, I'll be taking the girls' road because she will never take accountability for anything. So I think he's supposed to say Adit that she will never take accountability for anything. And then Emile says, "Listen, yeah, you don't deserve to be treated like that. I've said that." Goddar says, "Emile, have I been using Renee? Let's be real." And that's when he goes on to say, "It may look a bit messed up." So he posts that on Snap and he says, "If you only messaged me about the Angel Town M24 situation, then how you reach to come message me chatting all these things, and we ain't friends. I ain't got an issue. I wish you the best, but from you're the same man who threw milkshake and I had to run you down and thump you in your face because you threw a drink and I ran. I'm not the one you should be coming to chat about Renee and your situation with." So I've gone to Emile to speak to Emile about the whole situation, and Emile's basically saying, "I'm not the one you need to come and speak to me about the situation." He's also said, what else? He's also said there's also a video of, like, Emile recorded, like, a voice note, so they couldn't get the voice note up, so, like, I couldn't get the snap. So he basically said, "Very funny that before you came out about all the abuse and the rape, sexual assault you through, the lies you was telling about my family living situation and parent, it seems like you was casting a restructured version of your life onto me. You also lied to Renee about these things, hence why when she tried to at me today, she repeats the same shit and you said before, but then deleted it because she's on selective badness. Quite frankly, I couldn't care less if she's trying to ruin you and say that you touch kids. I'm not saying that you do that, but your own bestie went and said you touch kids. Some friend that was. But just for the clout she could give you, you'd firm all of this stuff she's put you through. That's really sad. Anywho, this is your karma for the lies you and your friend have been telling about me and my family and my home life. Every people have gone and said is lies. You know nothing about my family. You've never met any of them. Now the tables have turned." I believe that's all the screenshots that I've read regarding everything. There's probably going to be a part 2 of this video. There's probably going to be more things posted about this. But just to summarize this all, now, Renee is wrong in a sense where Renee is always screaming and she's always saying that these bitches are on my caliber, these bitches are on my level, I'm doing what I need to do. Now, I personally feel like if stuff like that, whatever you need to sort out, you sort it out. So giving Goddar the 450, he deserves that money, no cap. Because at the end of the day, if you've put someone in debt and they don't have the money to pay it. Now, obviously, now she's just basically said that she's going to be petty because obviously Goddar's called his friend and I believe he tried to get through to Maggie to talk about it, and Maggie, "Don't mix me, I don't want to be involved," whatever. So obviously it's just a case of, like, him, I feel like Renee needs to just, I'm not gonna say she needs to talk to Goddar, but pay him back the 450 and leave it as that. As for Goddar, I feel like out of all three of them, I'd for Goddar. Even though some people might say otherwise, I feel like out of all of them is attacked the most. Now, whether he's lying or not, what we all have to remember is only see and hear what they post on social. We don't really know what happened behind closed doors with him and Renee. Certain little things Renee has put out there, but she hasn't put out everything fully. So we will really never know what has gone on. I just personally feel like it needs to really just ghost from social media, get his bag up, make his money, and start to invest in people that actually care about his health and well-being, and actually start to invest in people that really want to be around him. Because from what everybody has said is that his family has basically used Goddar for his what you call it, for his editors and for all the little digital whatever things he can do. A lot of people that's all Renee's family have done. He's just like, they've just used him. Now, do I agree? Yes or no? I don't know. I can't say whether I agree or not. You know, we've all seen what Renee has talked about, like talked to Goddar, and she has addressed in her last video that she done. She addressed it. Her and Goddar had a banter that certain people just couldn't understand. So again, you know, we will never really like know whether or not it was banter or if it was just talk to him. So a lot of the family members in terms of what Goddar is doing and how he's moving, but that's who I feel for, and that's who I really do feel sorry for. Emile is a very loud and extravagant character. We all know that. Got Emile and he's got, is it Amelia? Like, he's got two different personalities, two different people. So Emile will always be that in your face, loud person. To know that over the past year now, we've all tolerated it. I feel like for Emile now, he just needs to also just leave alone. You know, he needs to just not mention them, and he needs to just also stay on his and, you know, stay on his bag and just do what he got to do and just, you know, talk about them. The one thing that Emile did that I do not agree on is getting Renee's mum involved. Now, it's the same thing with the Lani Good video. I believed someone brought someone's mum involved. I can't really remember. Someone got someone's mum involved, and I addressed it and I said, listen, no one should be bringing no one's mum involved into no situation. Do you understand? Like, I feel like it's borderline disrespect. Regardless of if people want to say like, nowadays you can bring up people and mums and no one care. I just still feel like no one's parents should be dragged or cast into a situation, and that's just how I feel. But altogether, this whole situation between them is just boring. Like, it's just long, because it's like every day is something new. And I feel like Goddar definitely needs to sit on, like, he doesn't need to, but his name right now, and to kind of give people a different look onto himself, he needs to take camera and tell his truth and just say how it is. I don't know whether Goddar's gonna see this video or not. He probably won't. But Goddar, if you do see this video, baby boy, speak your truth, because I feel like people will always manipulate and people will always twist and use people and make good people seem like they're very bad. And right now, how everyone is looking at Goddar as, oh, he's a liar, he's a clout chaser, he's this, he's a that. Even the whole touching on little kids, I never even knew about that and posted that on Snap. So even that, like, that whole madness. So who knows, maybe he will do a video, maybe he won't. I really want you to speak your truth, and I really want you to sit in front of the camera and let people know that this is what's happened. And I'm saying, because at the end of the day, I don't personally think it's fair. Everyone is, you know, ganging up on him, and how everyone is kind of just saying, oh, he done this, he done that. Yes, he may have lied. Yes, he may have twisted a few things. Yes, he may have gotten a bit too comfortable and tried to talk about Renee, but he done it anyways, and he knew he was doing it, so he wasn't dumb. But yeah, but that's just my overall opinion on what I think about the situation. So yeah, comment down below if you guys feel like I should do more videos like this. Because when I done the Lani Good video, I got a lot of views from that. A lot of people enjoyed that video. So if you don't feel like I should talk about stuff like that, or, you know, do little but you know, talk about situations and how I would resolve it, then comment down below. If so, then I will definitely talk about the Dutch Valley situation. I would literally have to gather information if I do choose to speak on that. But yeah, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.